Hello, guys. Welcome back to the SCL. I am Apathetic Brent here with Warlord of the Deep himself, Dark Soldat. Right now we have Dunktown Abbey versus Try the Verge. Dunktown Abbey has brought Golem, Triple Vulture, some Merlins, and some Harpies. So the same thing we saw them bring earlier. We'll see how they fare against this Triple Sleipnir setup.
Yeah, Try the Verge has brought three Sleipnirs, two Moas, two Merlins, three Merlins, a Harpy, and a Scimitar. I'm sorry, a Scimitar.
Oh, a Scimitar. Is that how we're playing it today?
It's always been a Scimitar since I forgot that chick's name, but she was awful.
Alrighty, so the match is underway. We look to have a lot of people rushing towards each other. I wonder if they're going to go after the Golem first here.
Yeah, we have tackled down on Sesuale on the Scimitar because he's not very good at this game and he's going down fast. He's losing shields at very rapid rates while there is no damage being applied to the Dunktown Abbey side.
Yeah, that Scimitar didn't really do any self-repping until he was like going into armor. He is holding in there just alright for now, but it doesn't really matter once those ASP charges are gone. At the same time, we have Edenmane and the Sleipnir also taking some shield damage, so we'll see. He's just now getting on top of Ipsimus and the Vulture.
Yeah, it appears the Scimitar is heavily tackled and he won't be escaping the range of the guns or the lock range of the Vultures anytime soon, so he will probably be going down quite soon. And we see also split fire between some Merlins and on the Verge side.
Ipsimus and the Vulture has actually gotten taken fairly low fairly quickly, but he is repping back huge chunks of his shield now. This isn't looking very good for the Triverge team. I'm a bit disappointed with them today. It seems like all they can do is lose.
Yeah, it appears they have rushed and gotten on top of the Vulture blob from Dunktown Abbey. We'll see if their DPS is enough and if their support can trade effectively enough for this to be worth it, but at this point I don't see how they can win with that golem still on field.
Yeah, Mizir and the Moa is now getting pretty low shields. Ipsimus is just about to drop. He's in pretty deep armor, but still repping. Man, I can't believe how long these Vultures live. Mizir and that Moa does go down. Starfleet Commander and a Merlin also going down.
Yeah, I think the Verge have to change things up a bit. They can't just run the same setup over and over again because it obviously isn't working out for them too well.
Yeah, but for Dunktown, like this, I don't think we've seen this Golem Triple Vulture setup lose. It seems to be really solid. I would say that it probably needs to be banned out always because I don't think that Dunktown has really brought that many innovative and solid setups outside of this.
Although we did just trade two Moas for a single Vulture, which in its own is a good trade, but without the Scimitar, the Sleipnirs will just drop to the DPS of the Golem quite quickly. And the support war is also in favor of Dunktown Abbey.
Yeah, from the start it was in the favor of Dunktown Abbey. I mean, 3 assault frigates and 3 frigates versus 1 assault frigate and 3 frigates. That's pretty one-sided. I think that's kind of like an understated thing about a support war is, yeah, you can take that support and put it in medium-sized ships, but they're just going to die quickly. Like, it seems like the frigates usually last quite a bit longer.
Yeah, their reduced signature radius is kinda superior in this meta where we see a lot of missile ships and ships that require good enough tracking to do some damage.
So we've got Knifey in the Sleipnir going into structure. Blue Melon in the second Vulture is also dropping at the same time. So they traded 1-for-1 there, but I think as far as the war of attrition is concerned, this Golem is going to be here no matter what, and they're not going to be able to take it down. So I think that it's all but done for Dunktown Abbey here. They've pulled off a victory against what everybody thought coming into it today and yesterday were the tournament favorites.
Yeah, the Golem is just parked at the center of the arena and just shooting missiles at the NSA Beavis Sleipnir, who is taking heavy shield damage. Although we do see even heavier shield damage being applied to a Whiplash because we have a rep and an ancillary rep on the NSA Beavis Sleipnir.
There's also an ancillary rep on a Whiplash. I think that I don't know. It seems like a lot of people are just late to activate them in these tournaments, and I don't quite understand that. But it seems to be a reoccurring thing. We just lost a Merlin from the side of Dunktown Abbey. NSA Beavis is in about 30% shields, and the Vulture of a Whiplash is in about 50% shields. So it's a close race there, but I think the Vulture's going to outlive him.
Yeah, but we also see some warlording coming out of Leviathan Tank and God's Apple in on Verge's side support, as they're kinda 2v3ing the Harpies and the Merlins on Dunktown Abbey support. So Godspeed with them as we see NSA Bivas enter structure.
Yeah, it is. It is always good to see the little guys coming out and just trying to make a big difference in the match, and they have done that. They've definitely equalized the support war, but it's a bit.
They won it.
They did win it. They did win the support
The support war has been won.
I mean,
This
that's
is
a
it.
victory in and of itself, right?
Yeah,
we can
yeah.
just go home with this, knowing that the Try the Verge team won the support war when it was overwhelmingly stacked in the other team's favor.
Okay, so essentially what needs to happen here is Vader 3339 has to MJD out of the arena and leave the two Harpies to 1v1 and decide the victory of this match. That would be the honorable thing to do.
That would be the honorable thing to do. It would not be the intelligent thing to do, though.
But who cares about that?
Winners care about that. Sold at winners.
Yeah, but winning is for losers. XD.
Yeah. So NSA Beavis has turned
Wait,
into.
what is happening?
I don't know.
What's
It
happening
doesn't
on the
matter.
field?
It doesn't matter what happened. The vultures died, but
Why did the vulture die? Why?
he took damage. That's why he died.
People are
I
calling
didn't
me.
actually see. I was reading something in TeamSpeak at the time when that happened. So I'm sorry if I missed that.
This is awful. Wait, what about the points? One AF, one frigate versus and one battlecruiser versus a golem. How's the points on that?
Oh man, they're winning.
Really?
Yeah, I believe it's 19, and I think command ship is 16. Harpy is 4, and a Merlin is 2. Sure.
Always bet on Eden main, man. I never doubted Eden main.
Yeah, we never doubted this for a minute, everyone. There is about 3 minutes left in the match, though. It's very unlikely that they're going to be able to live to win here. If they can get outside of the Golem's lock range, then maybe they can make something happen. The Golem is still right on top of the beacon. God's Apple and the Merlin is actually right on top of the Golem. And then we've got Leviathan and Eden main about 40 away, but Eden's getting really low shields right now.
Wait, so right now Verge is winning, is that correct?
On points right now, Verge is winning.
Yes, because Edenman has been reloading his booster for quite some time and he is boosting again. Can he pull it out? Oh my god, this is so intense.
It is fairly intense. He's being target painted. I'm very hyphy, alright? He's burning away from the Golem, which I think is the right move here. Try to get like 100 and some knifey calling for time left in local. Roughly 2 minutes left.
Yeah, 2 minutes, 20 seconds left in the match, and we have Eden main trying to burst tank the missile shots from Vader, but he only has, 9 charges in his ASB until he gets to reload again?
9 charges.
He's pulling his warriors in to try and tank the shots for him, but I don't think this tactic will work. Because I don't think the Golem will be able to... I think it will work, actually. I don't think the Golem will be able to target his bunch.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what's going to happen. But either way, Eden repping himself up to nearly full shields here before he goes into reload, which is the way that you want to do it. If the higher your HP when you enter a reload, the more likely you are that by the time the reload is complete, you will have lived through it. He's got a damage control. He's at a pretty decent range, though it doesn't really matter. Once the missiles start hitting you, time on target doesn't really matter. So we'll see. It looks like damage has actually been switched off of Eden, which is a terrible idea. He was in a reload cycle, and they have now switched to one of these frigates.
I think we can safely say Vader has just done the equivalent of MJDing out of the arena.
I think you are correct. That is
launch
Terrible
drones of his
blunder.
own to try and do some things, but I'm not sure what his plan is there.
It
Perhaps
looks
he
like
ran
he
out
has
of ammo.
Warrior 2s. No, I'm thinking what he's doing is launching Warrior 2 so we can put him on the Harpy, but the problem is he's outside of drone control range. So we can't actually put the drones. That said, Leviathan is getting within drone control range, which was not the intelligent thing to do, but maybe he's just trying to bait out the drones so we can kill them. I don't know why these guys aren't orbiting a little farther outside of drone control range, but now that they're on, they're on. He has to kill them, which won't be very hard for a Harpy. Like, he can do that fairly quickly, but it's not necessarily a risk he should have taken. Meanwhile, at this point, Eden has probably reloaded his entire cycle. Not that it matters. If I was Eden, though, I'd probably go try to brawl in on him, try to get him to change focus off of that Harpy on back on to me.
And I think
Oh,
that
and
is
that
the
is
match. They
match.
won on
That
points. This
is
is
match.
amazing.
Oh man, that was really good. They pulled that back. I don't think any of us were expecting. I mean,
Dude, I told you.
we knew
I
from the
told you
beginning.
that
Yeah.
victory, that support victory was all it took. The Warlords win. The Warlords win.
And with that, we will send it back to the studio.